That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Not venting. I'm annoyed. It's not venting. I am thoroughly annoyed because people who are given platforms, given opportunities for to reach the masses, they take that opportunity and they make it about themselves. I could very well much go about and not deal with a homosexual, a punk, a sissy, a trans, or anything, and pretend like I'm a straight woman. I could very well much so do that. But that would be not cool on my behalf because that's not who I am. There are girls who transition and turn their back entirely on the gay community. And I'm beginning to think they were on to something because punks, homosexuals, sissies, they all are about that. They're all about that. They want to remind you what you come from. They're not about propelling you or uplifting you. They think it's a fucking game and it's not. It's really not a game, and that's the sad part about it. When people don't understand that people live lives and their life is not a fucking joke. It's not up for catty ass discussion about bitches that don't know nothing about what they're going through. Telling people, oh no, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me, oh, there are some transgender people who are not, who doesn't have a problem with their body. Those be the ones that are drag queens. They probably don't. They're drag queens, period. Okay, I'm okay with that. I just wish they become okay with that they're cross-dressers. I don't mind cross-dressers. I applaud them. But at some point, take that shit off. You're not a fucking woman. You're a fucking man, period. And I know a bitch would say, well, bitch, you a man. And yes, I have a penis. But I'm not considering myself a fucking man. I am a woman. Now, if you respect me, you're going to allow me to be who the fuck I want to be. And if you want to challenge me, then I see that as a form of disrespect. And not only do I have no place in your life, you certainly do not have a fucking place in mine. See, I'm not one of these young fucking babies not understanding what the fuck their worth is. If my friends can't respect me as a female, respect my fucking absence. Because I'm sure enough fuck about to enjoy yours. It's not up for discussion. That's how I see it. And I wish they would teach these young girls coming up to stop trying to be validated. Fuck validation. You don't need a damn bitch to approve of who you are, to accept who you are, to like who you are. Fuck it. You don't need that. Respect yourself, love yourself, and learn to know your worth. And when you know somebody is not respecting you for who you are, learn to say, bye. I'm not going to let no motherfucker ever disrespect me and try and challenge me by saying, well, you know, you really are a man. You're not going to do that to me. That's disrespectful. I treat all my gay friends very respectful. I don't call, oh, that's my punk friend. Oh, he's my Mumfordite friend. Oh, that's my gay friend. Oh, hey, girl. I don't do that. That's disrespectful to me. My gay friends who are men are men. I respect them as men. Now, whatever womanly feelings they may be having inside and they're comfortable with, that's on them. I don't knock it. But I'm not going to disrespect their manhood and try and belittle them because they like dick. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to have a bitch disrespect me because I so happen to have one. You're not going to disrespect me. And you're not, I'm not on live venting. I just get annoyed when people try to challenge another person's thought. Listen, read, or whatever, but don't challenge my thought because I don't have to explain how I feel and why I feel like I feel. I don't like Flame's presentation, period. She's toxic, period. I know fucking fire is hot. When I look at it, it's hot. I know a flame from a flame, and if it's hot or not, it's hot. I don't need to go touch it to know it's hot. I don't need to say anything. I just know I'm not about to touch it. And when people are toxic and they say reckless shit, it's horrible. Because you are misrepresenting a community you're not even a part of. You running around here talking about you trans, but you're really not trans. You are a fucking cross-dresser. Period. You are a cross-dresser, a transvestite. Well, you can be a transvestite. Straight men could be a transvestite. A man don't have to be gay because he wear women's clothing. But you see, most people who are ignorant would think that if a man wear women's clothing, he's a gay man. That's not true. That's because people are so hung up on labels that they confuse it to what labels they're applying to themselves. And that's what's sad. That's what's horrible. You have people that's getting money, getting grants, making fucking livings off of telling people how to be confused. You have people telling people it's okay to be non-conforming. Oh, okay. I wish you pick a fucking struggle and represent who you are. If you got to be all these different things to exist, I care not to deal with you. That's just me saying it. God honest truth. I know everybody is not passable, and I know some people are clockable. People could clock me all they want. Baby, I'm 46. I've been doing this since I was 19. Very comfortable in my skin. And the one thing I've learned a long time ago, I owe no one an explanation. So here we go again. Terry, you know I love you, but from here on, I'm just going to ignore your comments. Because right now, I think instead of you trying to understand what I'm saying, you're trying to be an antagonist instead of a protagonist. And I'm not in the mood for that, okay? So we're going to agree that I'm going to ignore what you're writing to me because I'm not here for that. I'm not here for someone to challenge the way I feel. I'm not here for that. I don't challenge people when they feel what they feel and they need to speak a bit or whatever. I'm not going to challenge the validity of their thought process. So at the same time, I'm not going to allow someone, regardless if I love you, like you or not, to do that to me. I'm telling you, that is annoying to me right now. So you may not see it or understand what you're doing, and that's another whole story, but that is annoying. I'm saying she's toxic. I'm not saying because I don't like her point of view. I'm saying her existence is toxic. She's not representing herself as a cross-dresser. She's presenting herself as a trans person, and she's not that. Therefore, everything that she misrepresents, you have people who don't know any other trans person thinking that this is what trans people are. And that is not healthy. That in itself, common sense would say, is toxic. You're not trans. You live your life as a man. You walk around with that motherfucking Kango or whatever you got on your head, looking like Freddy Krueger's twin brother, and you are a dude. And I'm not being ugly or shady. It is just what they call it, facts. I kept saying that all day long. That's a fact. She don't walk around as a woman during the daylight unless she have a gig, because that's a character. And sometimes you have to separate the character from the person. And I can respect people that can say, I'm a drag queen, I'm a comedian, I'm a cross-dresser, I'm not a trans woman. She don't do that. She allow people to see her as a trans woman, and she's not. That is not healthy. Period. And people in this community, they set up there and they attacked a man for loving trans women and speaking about his, whatever it is. I don't know what it's like to love a trans woman. I really don't. I know what it's like to love a trans man, and that ain't for me, but I mean, I know what it's like. Look, because see, what I don't want to do is have my opinion about people altered, because what I don't like is when people don't live the life I live. Attempting to belittle or to dismiss the feelings those of us who are genuinely transsexual people, post or pre-op transsexual people, when you try to belittle the way people's actions or behavior has affected us in an adverse way, when you try to minimalize that thoroughly works me in a whole nother level. Because I know what it's like to be a homosexual. Because I was once told I was a homosexual. And I look like a boy, I like boys. So I thought I was a homosexual. I lived the life of a homosexual. But when I learned that I was never a homosexual, I respected myself enough to stop being a homosexual, and I went on ahead and became a woman. Now, that is just it. I know what it's like to be a homosexual. And there are too many people that have never worn heels, pantyhose, a dress, or whatever in the daytime or ever that seemingly know everything about being trans, whatever. That's confusing for me. That's really confusing. I don't know how people can sit up there and try and say what this woman was doing was okay. I don't give a fuck if you like her, you respect her. I have nothing against her. But I can say she's toxic. And if a person can't see where what she did or said was toxic, then there is the problem in this entire community. Because if something doesn't represent you, you don't speak on its behalf and then say, I'm speaking for myself. You can't do that. You're not in a world by yourself. You are in a world with other people. Period. Other people is in this world alongside of you. You're not in your unique bubble where you can have your way of thinking and think that by thinking this way and belittling who you are, making fun of your body, making fun of your life. My life is not a fucking joke. You make money off of jokes. I don't. You make money off of jokes. See, this is why I said y'all should have been here in the beginning. So there's a lot I'm reading I'm choosing to purposefully ignore because I don't feel as though I have to continually repeat what I said earlier on when I said what I said about me being a woman. Whether or not I represent or identify as a trans woman, I know what society see me as. I'm not stupid. I'm quite aware of what's going on with myself. When I have people on Facebook making posts about trans women are not born women, they're born men. Or they were born male, they were not born female. It's the truth, it's facts. And you have other people that's, well, live for bitches when they see them. Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. That is ignorant. That is an ignorant thing to say to a person you say you respect. If you respect a person as a female and you respect a person as a woman, you don't sit up there and worry about what the fuck she knows she was born as. It's just stupid. It is stupid. And then say, well, you were born as a male. You wasn't born to be a female. You wasn't born to take dick up your ass and swallow cum, but y'all be doing it. And I still see y'all as men, the ones that are, you're just a cum guzzling bottom ass person, I guess. And see, it could get real ugly with me. That's why I try not to make these lives. Because people sit up there and instead of listening, they want to talk through it. I'm not interested in explaining myself. How about, I said that several times. I'm not at all interested in explaining how the fuck and why the fuck I feel what I feel. I think she's toxic, period, point blank. I think people that don't understand why she's toxic is toxic too. Period, point blank. If you can't understand the fucking problem, then you ain't a part of the solution. You are a part of the problem. That's the way I see it. And if anything I say on this live offends someone to a point where they feel as though you don't care for me anymore, by all means, please leave me alone. I do not like people who don't respect us as who we see ourselves as. I don't do that. I'm not a girl looking for validation. I am a girl. Period. When I walk the streets, they say, ma'am, and anybody want to say, sir, that's fine. I'm not going to fall to pieces. I have a penis. I wash it. It's clean. Fuck, if you want to know the truth, I'll use the bitch. That's a whole nother story. But that's for an adult conversation. But apparently, in this motherfucking community of homosexuals and trans, whatever the fuck they want to be, they don't have many motherfucking adults. That's the fucking problem. They don't understand the difference between gender and sexual orientation. They don't get it. That's the problem in a nutshell. People are blatantly and willfully ignorant. That's my problem. I have with people that in a community where we already being put down by motherfuckers that will readily forget we even exist, we sit around trying to tear down other motherfuckers. That's what I never could kind of comprehend this. You have motherfuckers making money off of babies, telling these babies it's okay to be confused. No, it's not okay. Pick a fucking struggle. Be one or the other. Don't be dual. But if you apparently that's the end thing. And okay, but let me tell you about somebody who's from the quote, but they say the old school. Bitch, I'm not respecting that gender non-binary and gender non-conforming shit. You can miss me with that. If your friends like it, that's beautiful. Me personally, don't come around me because I'm not about to sit up here and try and figure out who the fuck you answering to today. Bitch, whether you want to be a man today or a woman today, you want to be a he today or a she today. And bitch, if you was a he today and a she tomorrow, and if ever you become a he again, bitch, you are a cross-dresser. Period. You can't, I can't say, let me go somewhere and I feel like my presence will be a problem. Let me go put on me some Timberlands and a fitted cap so I can fit in and not offend anybody. That ain't about to happen. I'm going to show up as the fuck I am, and I'm going to be very proud to be who I am, a woman. Now, if you so happen to know that I am a woman of trans experience, okay, that's okay with me. But you're going to respect me as a woman. And if you think I need to validate that in any way, or what's your purpose? Not this girl. See, I know the difference between shit and sugar. And what Flame did was bullshit. Not even shit. Bullshit. With people who don't see it as a problem, that's bullshit. The same people that's supposed to be advocates, not speaking out against her, they were about to lose their mind because the man said he was in love with trans women. He was trans-amorous. He was speaking on behalf of men who were trans-amorous, trying to explain why he is attracted to trans women, and they was all up in arms. And I'm sitting here going like, wait a minute. You have a man talking about his love for trans women, and y'all up in arms because he's trying to speak for y'all. He only said what he's attracted to. But he's attracted. But then you have somebody who have dual personalities, dual identities, speaking on behalf of a trans community. And y'all ain't got no problem with that? The fuck? Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to get these advocacy groups to be honest with these babies. Help these babies understand who they are in life. Help them to appreciate, love, and respect themselves as they are. Hey, Jordy. Have them to respect themselves, to love themselves as they are, and stop having them to think that they have to alter themselves in certain situations to exist freely. That's not healthy. Like I said, Damaris, she said that's what she said, but unfortunately, when you have a platform, you don't get to say who you speaking on behalf of. You can't go do shit with your black face, and people say, "Oh, a black man did this." What black people would do? Well, I did shit with my black face. Other black people might not do, but because I'm a black person doing it, most people will say, "Oh, that's what black people do." You can't do certain shit when you have a platform. You can't say certain shit and say, "Oh, well, on behalf of myself," and then you comment on other trans women. But if you speaking about your fucking self, bitch, stick to yourself. You can't get on national TV and have people refer to you as trans and not correct them. If you're not trans, say, respectfully speaking, I am not transgendered. That's the number one fucking problem I have with her right there. Respectfully speaking, I am not transgendered. I am a cross-dresser. I am a transvestite. I am a gay man. however, maybe she's not gay because she like women. I don't know. But at the same time, say what you are. Don't say, oh yeah, I'm not speaking for myself, but I'm a man walking around here with these big. You can't choose when you have the mic, when God has blessed you with a platform. You can't choose when people see you as a representative of yourself and a representation of other people. You can't do it when you have a platform. When you are blessed with a platform, you have to be very responsible for what you say and what you do. Because what you say and what you do will affect other people other than yourself. And people that don't understand that there is the problem. You can't be selective, and when you start speaking to think everybody is going to sit here and understand where you're coming from. There are going to be people who are going to get it all fucked up. That's about... Anywho, I vented. I said I don't like what she said. If y'all understand what she said, then guess what? I have a problem with y'all because y'all not getting it. Y'all not trans, so y'all would never get it. Y'all don't know too many trans people. Real transsexual people. Y'all know a lot of cross-dressers. Y'all know a lot of entertainers that's still on stage even when they're on pavement. Y'all know a lot of those people. Y'all know a lot of bitches that think they woke up in the middle of the night looking in the mirror crying at a penis, wishing it wasn't there, and seeing themselves as something totally different and having these feelings that no one can explain other than you and God having a conversation to say it's okay and yada 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 yada. Y'all don't know them kind of people. Y'all know entertainers. Y'all know characters. Y'all don't know trans women. Y'all know transgendered people. The confused community of the world. Transgendered. Anybody can be a transgender. You don't have no hair, who cares? You trying to be transgender? Who you're transgender? What you want to be called? What your answer to? He, she, what is it? He, she, they, them, those, this, that, others, it, we, or whatever they be. You don't have to be a woman. You don't have to be a man. You can be whatever you want. You're transgendered. Those are not transsexual people. Sorry. Y'all, a lot of people that be transgendered and leave it for the stage is what I be thinking to myself. But hey, how do you say, I have decorum about myself where I can accept the person not understanding or not realizing that they're in the wrong lane. I respect lanes. That when people start mucking the waters, you heard the saying, this is why it's perplexing me. Okay. When people come out, right? Well, maybe y'all don't know people who come out or who have lived this life. When you go through the stage where you start wearing your mama shoes or your grandma wigs, and hope nobody see you, and maybe somebody see you and they notice you got your hand bent like that, and then say, oh, don't worry about it, baby. They just going through a phase. Bitch, I'm entering into a reality. But you have some people that do those same things, and it really do be a phase. My only desire is for people to label themselves appropriately. If you're gay, be gay. I have no problem with that. If you're transgender, be that. Transsexual, be that. If you cross-dressing, please, by all means, let people know you're cross-dressing. Don't say, oh, well, yeah, sure. It's not my views. I'm not speaking on behalf of nobody else, but, Meanwhile, everybody's still calling you a transgender person. And you're sitting up there and you're not correcting them. That's a problem. It's a problem. That's a problem. And it's a problem in this community because I see a lot of gay men don't respect trans women. Real trans women. A lot of gay men, y'all don't respect us. You can say it, you can pretend it, but when shit like this come up, and And it really shows a lot about who you are dealing with inadvertently, because y'all don't respect us as women. And it's really okay that you don't. This is what I say to those of you who have a struggle with it. If you're a friend of mine and you really have a struggle with understanding why certain things would offend a person who have no choice but to be who they are, who would find self-deprecation of a life that is yours to live is not healthy. You're following me? That's like a person in blackface making fun of black people, speaking in jive, and you're looking at it like, you see where I'm going? See, this is the problem I have with you homosexuals, you lesbians and allies, and some of you motherfuckers who think y'all trans. This is the problem I have with y'all. Y'all don't respect yourselves as women. Y'all don't see yourselves as women. You just want to wear womanly clothes, wear womanly hair, put on makeup. You want to do womanly things. Even the ones of y'all that's homosexuals, y'all have these inner women, y'all just keep suppressed, that when you see a bitch living their truth, you have a problem with her. For years, I sit back and I watch this between the gay community and the trans community, and I just sit and say, But you see, this is becoming a problem. See, so a bitch can walk down the street and be a woman, but you got to keep your woman suppressed. So now you try to unearth her woman at any cause you think you can't. Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby. That doesn't work like that. People need to start, from here on out, when I have friends that I know have these little inner women problems, I'm going to set you and that fucking bitch free. Get going, because I'm going to be a woman. Now, you're going to be a man. I'm going to respect you as a man. I don't care if you're a homosexual or whatever. I see you as a man. If you got inner women feelings, that's okay. But the minute you try and challenge my womanhood or try and make, yeah, bitch, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem, because, see, that's what we're not going to do. I'm okay with me being a woman. And I'm okay with you having womanly feelings. But what I'm not okay with you trying to do is to remind me of a manhood that don't exist. Or try to tell me what the fuck should be offending me as a woman. Hey, daughter, what should be offending me as a woman who has lived this life for the last, 27 years? Wait. About that, last 27 years. I've lived this life for the last 27 years as a female. And quite frankly, I do so okay. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm the most unclockable bitches. I'm not. But I bet you anything I can get down the street without a problem in the daytime at high noon. And I'm okay with it. And if ever there is someone who knows my truth or can tell that I'm transsexual or what they perceive as transgender, I am well equipped with the wherefore art thou how to handle it. I know how to conduct myself when they say to me, look at that man. I've had a punk woman or whatever it was, he was with his girlfriend and he was adamant about letting her know that I was a man. It ain't caused me no problem. He said, babe. I didn't hear him. Bitch, I can be deaf when I want to be. He was adamant about letting his girlfriend know I was a motherfucking man. And she acted like she didn't understand what he was talking about. So I helped him out. I said, he's trying to tell you I'm a man, but I'd be more concerned as to how he know and why he care. Because he must be a punk. And this is not me talking or something. It actually happened. You want to call me a man, I'm going to call you a punk. Clearly, you must like it. It is what it is. But I'm getting really sick of this gay community shit. Y'all people in the gay community trying to dismiss how we feel as women and how we go about, and y'all have freaks sitting up there speaking on, well, she's speaking not on y'all behalf. She's speaking for herself. She has a platform. Fuck can she speak for herself? If she was speaking for herself, she would stick up for herself and say, "I'm not a fucking transgender person. I'm not. Actually, I don't know. I heard her call herself a nigger. That bothers me. I don't refer to myself as a nigger. I'm that kind of language. If y'all are crazy, I'm crazy. But you see, I'm the kind of bitch that probably should have just, when I had an opportunity, oh, gay people, hi, let me go this way. The girls that do that, I honestly thought, like, bitch, that is so stupid. This is my opinion of them. The girls that live their lives as women, that are transsexual, that see gay people coming and go the opposite way. They see other trans people coming, they go the other way. I would sit there and say, girl, bitch, why you do that? I see why they do it now. I see why, because this community, y'all are some flaky motherfuckers. And you'll sit up there and play naive and stupid. Or you want to sit up there and try and fact check the bitch for their feelings. Yeah, I'm venting and because I'm irritated. I'm really irritated and I'm hurt. Because you have a community that's always bitching about people being allies and being proud. What the fuck are y'all proud for? I'm confused. Because every time they have a pride, there's always some half-naked, overcharged, drunk, coked up bitch having a good time. What are you proud for? That's why I don't go to the gay pride shit. Everybody drunk, everybody high, everybody fucking, everybody half-naked. Well, not everybody, but most. See what I'm saying? When you have a platform, that's my perception of it. Maybe I'm wrong as fuck for thinking like that, but that's the generalized conception of what I think prides do. They got people that get on the float and wave and all that other shit. That's cute. But then you have the derelicts running around doing strange shit, talking about they proud. Now, that's not proud. And you have people, you gay men that have problems with trans women, and y'all say y'all cool with us. Y'all not cool with us. Y'all, this is me speaking. Y'all are not cool with us. Y'all allow us because we exist amongst y'all. But when shit like this happen, your thought process and the way you view us, you can't hide it. Because you can't comprehend why we feel the way we feel. And even if you can't comprehend why we feel the way we feel, I would relatively wonder what gives you the audacity or the right to think that it's okay to challenge the way we feel. That's a problem I'm having. And then you don't like what she said? No, I don't like what she said. At all. I don't know her. I don't hate her. I applaud her for being a comedian. Kudos. But the self-degradation that you do it to yourself. Don't do it and bring other people in on the joke. Because, see, our lives are not a joke. And y'all sit up there and trans lives matter when a bitch get killed. Y'all want, how she died? What'd she do? Was she turning tricks? Did they spook her teeth? As a person who almost lost her life several times on a funny style, that ain't always the case. Trust me. Sometimes people just fucking crazy. And you gotta learn how to recognize the triggers and learn how to get the fuck and get on about your business. When you talking to people and they start saying certain shit, you'll be wondering, oh bitch, it's time to go. But you see, when you get to live long enough and go through enough of shit, you learn when you are in danger. And passing is no longer fun. It's becoming a problem. Because the minute they really verify what their suspicions are, but you don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, I've been lucky to have only guns pulled on me. Never been stabbed, never been shot, but I have been beat the fuck up with a pipe and left for dead. So when people talk about how girls died and she must have brought it on herself, it pisses me off because it be like, again, hoes that don't know no better speaking like they know, and it just be like, why? How do you know? And why does it even matter? and I'm not trying to say that there are not cases where trans women put themselves in danger. Okay, but at the end of the day, most likely they killed them because they were trans. Regardless if she was whatever she was doing, most likely the reason why they were killed was because they were trans. But because y'all don't live this life, y'all don't understand that life. But y'all only see this life through people y'all see on stage, and some of them who aren't really trans people. They just gay people doing shows, and they just don't take off their drag. They wear their drag 24 hours. They go from the stage to the pavement in drag, stage to the pavement in drag. And I ain't reading people. What's the word I kept saying today on Facebook? Facts are facts. That's just the fucking truth. Don't make me think that I'm so fish that I'm trying to belittle somebody's womanhood. That's just the truth. You got too many gay people in this community not comfortable with who they are, and I understand how it can be hard for a gay man not to understand why another quote-unquote man want to be a woman. I get it. Like I said, I've been around long enough. I'm not a young baby, a new girl, or anything like that. I've been around long enough, been seeing punks and seeing gay men and seeing trans people interact a long fucking time. And I say right now today, the bullshit needs to stop. The shit that y'all allow to exist, when people are doing things that threaten our existence and you can't stand up for it, but you try to explain it away. Oh, baby, who crazy, me or you? Shit that a person is saying is toxic enough that can cause another person their fucking life. Because you have some ignorant motherfucker watching these programs, listening to these programs, not comprehending exactly what the fuck is going on, and the shit you said that you thought it was so cute and funny could be the very reason another bitch lose their life, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe a month or a year from now. Because you have some bitch in their mind got this preconceived idea of what a trans person is. And they see somebody coming, next thing you know, they're thinking some bozo with red hair. Oh, see where I'm going? See, you sit up there and you're trying, but she's not speaking on your behalf. Okay. It's nice to know who y'all are. I don't give a fuck if I like you, love you, or whatever. It's nice to know who the fuck y'all are. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, if I say something that offends you, really and truthfully, that's the way I see it. Speak to me and keep it moving. But don't ever, and I am not that girl for you to ever sit up there and think you're gonna challenge me on my own thought process. Oh, hell no. I'm 46. I'll be 47 in a month or two. I'm not a fucking baby. I've been living my life as a female since I was 19. Been through hell in a basket doing so. Been through hell in a basket doing so. It was never easy. And the one thing I can guarantee you is about being trans. It ain't never a fucking joke. And anybody that ever think that our lives are a joke, then the laugh is on you, because you are a comedian at best at being a human being. Because you're a fucking joke. I can't say it enough because it bothers me. I have a lot of gay friends I respect and I love. And like I say, I see y'all as men. I don't see y'all as gay men. I don't see y'all as a proverbial threat to my sexual desires. I think that's the problem. Y'all think we can get more dick than y'all. That's what it is, ain't it? Y'all think that by us looking like women, we get more dick. Well, I hate to say it, we can get more pussy than dick. And when I say pussy, I mean boy dick. Boy pussy. I don't mean girl pussy. We can get more pussy than dick. Y'all running around here how much dick we can get. Y'all need to be checking out how much pussy is available to these girls. That's the fucking problem. Nah. Like I said, I don't know whether I want to slap people, punch them, hug them, or cry. Because it just amazes me how people can reduce your existence into a punchline, a joke, a soundbite, and they don't think that what they say or do is hurting you. And if you say what you're doing is not helping us, then you have motherfuckers come along trying and challenge what the fuck we... If I say, prick me in my fucking eye and I say I can't see, you gonna tell me where I hit your eyelid? See, this is what I don't get. This is what I'm having a problem with. I don't have a problem with a flame saying what she's saying, so to speak. Okay, you're reckless. You're toxic. I really can't. She even said it. She ain't looking for an argument or whatever. Okay. She said, those are her points. That's her opinion. Okay. I don't have a problem with people like that. I know if she was to ever come and say, let's take a walk, she and I would have no. What we walking to? The crazy house, bitch, because they're gonna either take me first or you. And I think they're gonna get me for being with you. Because I should know better. So I'm not trying to get locked up in a crazy house. I have a problem with people that are gay friends of mine that don't see the problem at hand as it is a problem. They see it as her opinion, her way of thinking. They don't see it as how her way of thinking can be detrimental to my and people like myself very existence. See, that's the problem I have. And I keep saying this over and over. I think a lot of gay men resent trans women for being women. Because either you want to be a woman and you can't be that woman, or you just don't understand why we live ourselves as women when we could be a man with another man. See, I don't know, maybe I'm all over the place. And I get it. I really get it. But like I say, a lot of people who have envy issues with trans women think we get all this dick. That we have all these men opportunities. That we just be having sex and getting all the cock that they be wanting in the world. No, baby, they be offering a pussy. And that makes real men come a dime a dozen to a bitch that you, if you like a man. Because most of these men that see girls like me, they think they about to get them some fucking dick. Because what? People like the transgender community make themselves one of us, and then run around here bending bitches, breaking backs, and all this other shit. And you have people that just want to feel, you know, just be a woman. And you can't be a woman because you gotta be a lesbian with the men you meeting. And you got people running around here worrying about how much men you can pull because you look like a girl. I mean, y'all don't understand it. I get it. And most trans women get it. The ones who've been around long enough or been around gay men long enough. You know, I've been blessed to have very good gay friends that treat me like a gentleman would treat a woman. That's why my best friend, I love him to death. Have them issues. But I noticed that with a lot of gay people, y'all say y'all allies, y'all say trans lives matter, but when it all boils down to it, y'all don't respect us as women. And that is a problem. Because, see, I respect y'all as men. I don't care what type of gay man you are, I see you as a man. And I respect y'all as men. A lot of y'all don't respect us as women. Y'all don't see us as women. Y'all don't view us as women unless we entertainment. If we entertainment, we turn in the party. But our lives as it is, it's a joke to y'all. It's not that serious. It's dismissive. It's irrelevant. It's indifference. Are you sitting up here literally trying to fucking challenge me about how I feel about a motherfucker sitting up there making their life a joke when your life ain't like mine? Make your life what it is. Tell the people you're a cross-dresser. So if ever they have a problem with somebody, they can have a problem with cross-dressers. And when they want to get rid of the cross-dressers like you are, they can come and get rid of the cross-dressers like you are. And stop trying to say you trans. And if you don't say it, and if they're saying it, and you don't correct them, then you need to start telling them you're not transgender. You are a cross-dresser. You are a drag queen. You are this, and stop making fun of your damn self. Your life ain't a joke either. But hey, I get it. Some people like self-deprecation. Some people get turned on by that. Hell, she's making a whole living off of it. Kudos to her. I ain't getting a dime from it. I think it's reckless. I think it's toxic. I could say this 20 times more. And I'm sorry, y'all. I really hate that I was venting. And I'm really, I really am hurt. I'm really disgusted. Because I know that somewhere at this very hour, some little boy is being born into the world with a penis that he someday will wish he never had. And I would hope that if he see himself as a woman and she become the female that she desire to be, I would hope that she can live in a world where people respect her as she present herself with no explanation, with no excuses, no bullshit, and just live normal life. This whole transgendered bullshit is putting bullseye on a lot of people's backs. When they turn up with this third sex, one day I hope they never do. But when they get successful and they have a whole third sex and you gotta check off that other box, y'all gonna understand what you should be fighting for is your womanhood and your manhood, and not no right to exist as a fucking transgendered person just so that you can wear your womanly clothes and be called she, he, him, her, we, they. That's important, being called they. It's an uproar when a man say he loves a trans woman, but there's nothing, not a problem, and explanation after explanation when a cross-dresser it's okay. I'm being honest with y'all. I don't understand. I mean, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I done been around some people who say they love the girls, they kiki with the girls, and deep down inside, y'all don't have no respect for us as women. Yeah, that's the truth. That's what's true. Y'all don't respect us as women. But I say this here, I'm going to continue to respect all of you all as men. I'm going to continue to respect my gay brothers as men. I'm not going to see you as a top or a bottom. Think of you less if you like dick. Think of you more if you like pussy or whatever. I see you as men. I'm going to respect you as men. For those of you who respect me as a female, thank you. Because that's the life I live. That's my truth. So I want to thank my friends who understand me as a woman that I am. Thank you. For those of you who feel as though you can challenge me, that's a problem. And I'm just saying it here and blatant as fuck. That's a problem. Everything ain't meant for challenging. I said in the beginning of the video, this is not a motherfucking debate. I'm just venting and stating how I feel. I don't need to understand how Flame feel. If you seen what she seen, you seen tomatoes. I see tomato. Let me see tomatoes. You see tomatoes. That should be simple. I don't need you to try and or sway how I feel, because I ain't swaying it. But what it will do is make me look at you differently, because that's what I never do. When somebody is stating how they feel, I'm not going to challenge what they're feeling, especially not in the moment. I'm not going to try and deflect or belittle or dismiss why and how they're feeling what they need to feel. That is not cool. Friends don't do that. And see, what I've learned after having a fake ass friend for 30 years, if you gonna tell a bitch in the get-go what they doing that's bothering you, then they gonna continue to do shit and act like they have amnesia every time you remind them, bitch, this is a problem. Okay, but you ain't saying nothing to a bitch, I'm gonna say it. And if we gonna rectify shit in the bud. Cause I don't have another 30 years for a fake friend. I don't have another 30 years for a bitch that's supposed to be your mama that's your enemy. I don't have another 30 years for that type of shit. I don't have that type of life in me left for people that ain't who they say they are to you. I just don't. I just don't. And if people have a problem with us as women, just say it and don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with us. I mean, it would be easy just to say, hey, how you doing? And just keep it fucking moving. But yet y'all sitting, y'all smile, and then y'all secretly saying, well, bitch, you still a man. That's what y'all doing. And see, the other girls ain't gonna say shit for whatever reason. Okay, great. But guess what? I'm gonna start saying shit to you motherfuckers. Because what I don't want you is in my presence. I don't have time for fake friends. I don't have time for fucking pleasantries. I really just don't have the fucking desire to deal with bitches that ain't for me. If you are anti-Mimi for whatever reason, be pro the fucking dough. That's what I would like for people to understand. In this life, when we have issues with people, there is no need to sit around and pretend like you are okay with a person when you are not. That is crazy to me. If you don't like me for whatever reason, it is perfectly fine. Just be anti-Mimi and pro the fucking dough. Don't sit up there being anti-Mimi and pro being in my face. I don't understand it. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because when a bitch start walking around here acting like she don't know y'all homosexuals and trans people, you be like, oh, this bitch thinks she's too much. No, she's protecting herself. She's living a life as a woman. She know you knows. But anybody who knows you and knows her, knows she's about to get the fuck to the other side. And see, I don't rock like that. Because see, that's crazy. I can live my life as a woman and pretend like I don't know nothing about no gay men. Nothing about no transgender people. I don't know nothing about no lesbians. I don't know nothing about nothing. And it'll be all a lie. And I'll be a stupid motherfucker because that's not cool to me. That's my opinion of that type of bullshit. But I refuse to sit up here and have friends that don't respect me as the woman that I view myself as. If you don't respect me as a woman, do me a favor and leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm going to make a lot of motherfuckers not like me. And I could care the fuck less. Because clearly you don't like me anyway. I'll just be saving myself a lot of fake shit going on. All this smiling in the bitches' faces. And just till the bitch is still a man. You see, I'm not going to be the girl that start calling y'all girls and Miss Thing and all that. Because, you see, that's not me. Girl and Miss Thing because you like dick. That's not me. I'm not going to dismiss you or your manhood because you do womanly things. It could be an easy read because it's a book well written and everybody in their man can see the cover. But that's not for me to do it, to announce what you are. That's not my style. So it just really boggles me that you have people that's supposed to be your friend that can't see when shit is affecting an entire community. People that are supposed to be allies and y'all are cool with certain things because it's a joke. Or it's a bitch that's famous. Or it's a bitch that made it. Y'all stupid. And then you try to equate that person to Giselle. Y'all really crazy. That's apple and oranges. That's if it's two apples, one is from the forbidden fucking tree and the other is from the fucking fruit from the vine. I don't know. But y'all ain't gonna sit up here and try and compare somebody who's a positive role model to a bitch who's nobody's role model. And then say what she says she doesn't want to be a role model. Honey, she has a platform. She has no choice. She's a role model. Anywho, let me get off here before I have everybody looking at me crazy. See, I didn't want to get on this live. I really can go on and on and on. Because it bothers me every time I read people that's trans. It'd be people that was whatever they want to be called, transgender. When them people sit up there and they be, oh, I applaud your interview, love your interview. Oh, that was her story. I'm looking and I'm thinking. And then you have people that say, we love trans women. Trans lives matter. When we dead, then that's just what, a balloon ceremony, pictures on a shirt, or whatever. But while we living, you know that's a man, right? I'm gonna ask. This is my last thing I'm gonna say, and I want this to be really be real because I see this as a problem. If you know me, if you are my friend, if you my child, because my child is the one who told me